Stop pretending. You once served as ex-President Jonathan's advisor. Sowore knocks Peter B for expressing surprise at government failure in electricity provision. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The African Action Congress AAC presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore on Thursday knocked his Labour Party counterpart Peter B for expressing surprise at the incessant collapse of the country's national grid. Nigeria's power grid collapsed again on Wednesday as it crashed from 3,921.8 megawatts generated at 6 a.m. to its low at 50 megawatts around 12:23 p.m., causing a widespread blackout across the country. Industry figures obtained from the Federal Ministry of Power in Abuja show that power generation on the grid had hit a peak of 4,091.6 megawatts on Tuesday, but this dropped to 3,921.8 megawatts on Wednesday morning before crashing to 50 megawatt, a development that led to the eventual collapse of the national electricity grid. Wednesday's collapse of a national grid was the sixth time the country would experience such an occurrence this year. However, Obi, whose tweet on Thursday about the issue came over 24 hours late, blamed the frequent collapse of the national grid on the government. Reports that the national grid power has collapsed for the sixth time in 7 months is alarming. Once again, many Nigerians have been left groped around in darkness without electricity, he had tweeted. Such negative parameters are not only benchmarks for government failure, but a compelling catalyst for leadership change. Moreover, in a nation where many go to bed hungry and national bakers going on strike is indicative of the high stress level in both the productive realm of our economy and the quality of life. But reacting to Obi's post, Sowore asked him to stop pretending as he was once an advisor to a sitting president, Goodluck Jonathan, who led the country for about 6 years. He said, "What a pure response." Peter B served as an advisor to Goodluck Jonathan at PDP government, and the electricity situation did not improve. Recently, he traveled to Egypt to learn how the electricity worked. Didn't you learn anything? Why pretending that you just find out now? Sowore on Wednesday also berated the former vice president and presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, over his reaction to the national grid collapse. Atiku on Wednesday, after it was announced that the national grid has collapsed for the sixth time, posted on his verified Twitter handle his displeasure over the repeated collapse of the grid that has continued to throw Nigerians into darkness. Among other things he said on the thread, Atiku had noted, "I am reliably informed that there was a total national grid collapse at precisely 12:23 p.m. today. This is one collapse too many. It is the sixth time this is happening this year alone." Reacting to Atiku's tweet, Sowore said the national electrical grid collapse started when you and Obasanjo invested $16 billion to procure darkness for Nigeria. The Muhammad Buhari regime came to gazette grid collapse as a law. Alhaji Atiku, do not pretend that you care about the national grid. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has been accused of spending $16 billion on the National Integrated Power Project (NIPP) to increase Nigerian mega power generation to 10,000 megawatts. However, when President Muhammad Buhari came to power and vowed to prove the alleged $16 billion investment in the national power sector, Obasanjo denied the allegation, describing it as incorrect information based or ignorant. The House of Representatives had in 2008 described the alleged $16 billion spent on power projects between 1999 and 2007 as a colossal waste. Civil society groups, including SORAP, had called for a proof of the funds, but in a statement by the media aide to the former president, Kehinde Akinyemi, published by the International Center for Investigative Reporting, ICIR, Obasanjo denied the allegation. Now, Sowore is calling everybody out, saying they do not care about the national grid. Now, waiting they happen, now waiting they play now. Everybody is trying to, during pre-election period, it's not going to be surprising that everybody is going to come out pretending to care for people. Why some will not even care at all? Some people not even send on. So I know now. Some people picked their running mates based on what they want and not what the people needed or wanted. Now that's aside. So people tend to care whenever it is this pre-election period like this, where morale high, they want to get votes, so they're going to say anything or do anything. So this is what we are saying now. And of course, as usual, people are coming out like, Sowore don't come as I can't drag Atiku and P2B for their tail. Telling them that no, they're just pretending. They're not, it is not left for these people to prove to us. Any one of them that goes to that seat, they should prove to us that they really care. I know it is a risky. All anybody going to that seat now, you don't have this kind of 101% assurance that this person is going to perform well in the sector that we are. How am I going to put it now? The sector that we are looking up to, especially when it comes to security of lives and properties, electricity, and which one again? And let's say education. These three, I didn't even mention the economy. So you can see that we don't even know. You understand? We are just hoping. And these people, in fact, in my own opinion, I suggest that even those who are in the legislative arm of government that's supposed to make things happen for us, they are so self-centered. Because I do not understand why laws are not going to be made that, people are going to be accountable for their officers. People are going to be accountable for everything they do. Yes. If I have a way of holding these people to ransom, many times they do not perform. And, they have the penalty that comes alongside with it. I tell you, a lot of them will sit up. A lot of them will sit up. Okay, Peter B was a governor during Jonathan time and a member of APG. Please, so will they try and get sense? No. Peter B was not a governor. Peter B was not a governor then. No. Peter B, no. He was a former governor of Anambra State for a very long time. Not even recent at all. Okay? Okay. Sowore, if one is advising him, does the person also implement the advice? If he's not given the power to do so, you are part of the person that demonstrated again PDP period to 2015. We should also hold you accountable for the failure of APC. Won't we? Okay. But I said this person, don't Peter Kuti, I want to talk. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.